back again with another video. Hopefully everybody had a good week, good couple of weeks back in work. But yeah, just back with another video. Probably going to talk about who I think is going to win the top 5 European leagues. So, with no further ado, we shall get into it. Let me get comfy. Okay, so I would say in the Prem, a lot of people are on the Liverpool and sorry, I interrupt myself. I think I have fucking autism or something. If you keep seeing me look up here, I'm looking at top 50 Champions League goals of the 2000s. Okay, Alex Barr. Okay. So, without further ado, we'll get straight into it. I'm gonna reckon in the Prem, a lot of people are on the Liverpool hype. I'm not really buying into it because obviously I think Liverpool are serious. That obviously it's just between them and City. I don't think Arsenal have the cojones right now to win it. Really young, inexperienced team, but they are quite good. Excuse me, they are very good. I just think that Pep Guardiola pizzazz or whatever you want to call it, always after Christmas they just seem to get the conveyor belt running. I don't know what it is in City. First couple of months of the season they're always good, but they're not like that City standard. But then whatever it is after Christmas, they just absolutely turn it on. I don't know what it is, but Pep has them playing serious ball. There's a couple of Prem games today, and United are playing Spurs tomorrow. So should be a good week of Premier League fixtures. So for the Prem, I'd probably say City. I think that currently Liverpool top of the Prem, 5 points clear of City. Liverpool on 45, City are on 40, Arsenal are on 42. I think City are third, yeah. But City have a game in hand, and the game in hand is over. It's against either Luton, Bournemouth, or Burnley. I think it's against a not a fantastic team that are playing well at the moment. But I'd reckon City will push to do it. They just have the experience. They've won 3 in a row, and I think if they win 4 in a row, it's a new record in most Premier Leagues in a row. Because currently it's United did it in the early 2000s. City have done it in the last 3 years. So yeah, I reckon City could go in and go ahead and do it. And Liverpool are still in for a quadruple as well. So I'd say that the whole emphasis on how many games they have to play coming up towards maybe March, if they're still in every competition, it's just going to become an absolute hectic schedule. We've seen what happened a couple of years ago when Liverpool had the exact same thing, but they were playing nearly 2-3 games a week at professional standard, and they just seemed to fatigue towards the end of the season. They still won the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, but they also got to the final day of the Premier League and lost it to City, and they got to the Champions League final and lost it to Real Madrid. But obviously they lost to 2 superior teams on the day, but nobody in the world could have bet those teams on them particular days, to be fair. Yeah, so for the Prem, I'd say City will win it. I think City will just City just edge it. Maybe not edge it, but we seen a couple of years ago when City, after the winter break, City won 14 Premier League games in a row and just literally won the league by like 10 points or something, which was ridiculous because I think they were off the top by 10 points at least, but yeah, they're off the charts. And De Bruyne's back as well with the new haircut. He looks slim. He looks like he's willing to put in the work. And I see you're actually playing today. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. Who are they playing against? God only knows. I can't remember, to be honest. But yeah, we have City today, United tomorrow, United Spurs. I'll give a quick review on that game. I think we might beat them because United have this weird affiliation with beating teams that play that high line, and Ange ball is playing high line. We seen what happened against Villa. First half we were getting bet 2-0. 2 poor goalkeeper mistakes, I would say, from Onana when United played Villa a couple of weeks back in the Prem. But sorry if I keep saying but I have to get used to not doing that. But not I reckon United and Spurs, we will beat them. Not convincingly, I'd say. I reckon it's a terrible thing to be putting out loud into the universe, but it's the truth. But I have to stop doing that. I keep saying but sound like Ian Beale out of EastEnders. If you know, you know. Sounds like Ian Beale. I reckon United could edge Spurs 2-1. But I have a feeling that little German rat, Timo Werner, who I would have actually loved at United, to be honest, I just think Chelsea fans gave him an awful stick. He's still only, what, 25, 26? And he came to the best league in the world for Chelsea for a couple of years. Didn't hit the ground running. Still scored some big goals. Won the Champions League. What else could you have asked for in that period of time? They signed another centre half called Dragusin, I think. Dragusin, Serbian or Slovakian international. Don't quote me on that. That could be wrong now, but I reckon he could edge them because Spurs love to play that high line. So then I say City for Prem. We'll move on to what league will we go for next? We'll go Spanish league. I know it's kind of a toss between Real Madrid, Girona and Barcelona at this moment in time. I don't think Barcelona will do it. They won it last year, but I don't think they'll be able to replicate the defeats of last year. But I think it's a toss between Real Madrid and Girona. Girona are on an absolutely massive upward spike because I think they only got promoted maybe 3 years ago, which is obviously unbelievable. That's like some Leicester City stuff. And a fun fact, if you didn't know, the Girona CEO, like the man who runs all, the CEO, the business, the whole Girona FC, is Pep Guardiola's brother. Very interesting. And Girona are actually majority owned by the City Group, by Manchester City's, by the Etihad Group. Yeah, they are owned by them. I think Girona are coming this far. They're halfway through the season and they're still chopping away at the top of the table with the big boys. I reckon they might be able to do it. They have a good right winger Ukrainian called Tzankov, I think. Tzankov, ginger Ukrainian right wing, really good left foot. I seen him play a couple of qualifiers against Scotland in the against England, sorry, in the Euro qualifiers. Zinchenko has plays for Ukraine as well. I don't even know why I said that. It's popped into my head. There's Tidankov, can't say his name properly, ginger fella. Then they have a fella up front called Dovbik, another Ukrainian striker. He seems very good. He's only young. I think he's only 21. I think he has something like 10 goals in the league already this year, which is obviously fantastic for a young striker coming into La Liga. And I reckon Girona might edge Barcelona to it, to be honest with you. Edge Real Madrid to it. Real Madrid have the experience. Obviously, they have Jude, who's just unbelievable at the moment. Younger than me. He's on top of the world, and I'm chilling out here in me shed on a Saturday morning recording videos to 12 viewers. But guess what? I'm living the life, baby. But yeah, I reckon Real Madrid might push Girona all the way. It's a toss-up between Girona and Real Madrid. But I'll go, because I like the underdog, I'll go Girona to win the La Liga. So that's Man City to win Prem, Girona to win La Liga. And I'd say for the French league, it's just boring at this point. PSG are obviously going to win it, even though they've gone through about 5 managers in the last 6 years or something mad, and they stumble in weird games. There was a point last year, I remember everybody was like, oh, look at PSG, and it felt like about a week later they were like top of the table with 15 points above the second place. So I don't know what the crack is with that league. It's so weird, but PSG are going to win it. I think if they win this year, oh no, they don't, because the last time I remember someone else winning it was Lille. Remember a couple of years ago, Lille, Burak Yilmaz, the Turkish striker, if you remember. He was deadly, but yeah, and they had Renato Sanchez and Jose Font, I think, was there when they won the league. Fantastic it was. But I reckon PSG are just going to win it. They still haven't broke the record for most consecutive League One titles, by the way. Lyon done that in the late 90s, early 2000s. They got 7 in a row, which is just ridiculous. And they had Juninho, if you know Juninho, serious baller, great free kicks. But yeah, I reckon PSG will just walk that league. It's just a bit too easy for them, to be honest with you. Then I'd say, so City, Prem, we have Girona, La Liga, PSG, French League. We will go Bundesliga, and then we'll go Serie A. Bundesliga, I reckon it has to be Bayer Leverkusen. The only team in Europe's top 5 leagues that haven't lost a single game in all comps. They haven't lost one single game, and they're getting managed by a serious baller of Xabi Alonso, who has the umpteen amount of experience playing under the likes of Rafa Benitez, Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, Carlo Ancelotti. The list goes on. Like, imagine a player with all that, playing under all those fantastic managers, and kind of just putting it into one serious baller. And if you see the clips of him pinging a ball in training, that is off the charts. And if you actually play football, you realise how difficult that is to do it consistently. Yeah, he's just a serious baller. He was always deadly, always really good. But I hope. Sorry, let me fix this. Hello. I really hope that Bayern Leverkusen go on to win it, because last year I felt so bad for Dortmund because they made it to the last day and they fucked it. They lost it on the last day. All they needed to do was win against, I think it was Mainz or Augsburg or some shit team. Sorry if you're a Mainz or an Augsburg fan, but the chances of an Augsburg fan watching this is like the chances of Cristiano Ronaldo knocking on that door. I'm only joking, that was me. But yeah, I really hope Leverkusen go on to win it, because Bayern have won it the last 10 years in a row. Like, if one team is winning the league 10 years in a row, to me there's no competition there really. Like, and Bayern Munich do the same. Don't get me wrong, I love Bayern and I love the whole 51% of the club is owned by fans and 49% is owned by the actual people who invest the big money into the club. But I just don't understand how 10 years in a row the same club can win the league, which is just off the charts. And I'm not trying to take anything away from that. Obviously, that takes a lot of fucking determination, grit. But it's just, I'd like to see someone else win it for one time. So I hope Leverkusen go on to win it. And they're flying, and they have Victor Boniface, the Nigerian striker, who I reckon might leave in the summer to go to a Prem team. They have Alejandro Grimaldo at left back, who has like 20 goal contributions as a left back, left wing back. Jeremy Frimpong, who has 20 goal contributions as a right back, right wing back, which is off the charts as well. And they have Hoffman in midfield, Julian Wirtz. They have Tapsoba at centre half. But they have a great team. And Xhaka has played 18 games this season for Leverkusen and hasn't lost one single game. But the whole team haven't lost one single game. Hopefully I don't jinx them. So yeah, so I reckon Leverkusen might go on to win it. Maybe Bayern come second, Dortmund maybe third or fourth. I think Dortmund are like maybe fifth at the moment, which is obviously sad. But yeah, I like Dortmund as a football club, but I hate Jadon Sancho because he's just a shithead. So I hope he kind of does shit over there. So fuck that prick. So yeah, so we'll go City for Prem, Girona for La Liga, Leverkusen for Bundesliga, PSG for League 1, and we'll go Serie A. I hope this is a big hope. I really hope that Juve win it, because they haven't won it in a few years. Obviously, they lost a lot of the big players. Ronaldo's gone, Di Maria's gone, Higuain's gone, Dybala's gone, Chiellini, Bonucci, Barzagli, Buffon. That team, Dani Alves was there. Alexandro's still there, but he's not as good as he used to. I hope that Juve go on to win it, because I have kind of the soft spot for Juve. I used to love watching Juve. I remember when Paul Pogba was there and he's ripping up Europe. When he was good when he was there. Then obviously he came back to United and just fired about for a few years. Inter obviously they didn't win it last year. They won it the year before. AC Milan are still close. And then last year's winners, Napoli, are like 5th or 6th. They're not doing great this season at all. There's a lot of tension in the club. I've seen a lot of stuff about Victor Osimhen. Mad shit going on. Him and Kavica Kvaratskhelia, his manager, agent, having a fucking scrap on Twitter or something. So, you probably know more than me. But I would like to go Juve, maybe then Inter, then AC. Juventus, they still have Maximilian Allegri. They have what's his name? Timothy Weah, you know George Weah. Timothy Weah is there at the moment. He scored an absolutely beautiful goal. A beautiful goal. Wait, here's Dejan Stankovic's goal from the halfway line against Schalke. Cracks it on the volley. Golazo! Yeah, so... Sorry, I'm getting caught off guard here. Hello. There we go, that's better, sorry. So yeah, so that's the 5 teams that I reckon will win it. Juve, Man City, Leverkusen, PSG, and Girona. So that's basically the video. Yeah, was there anything else? No, I think that's basically it. I was just hoping everybody has a good couple of weeks back at work and doesn't really don't shit the bed around. It's probably, why would I even say that? I don't know. But yeah, hope everybody had a good Christmas, good New Year, and I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you repost it to your stories and comment down below who you think will win the top 5 European leagues, and yeah, that'll be it. Peace.